Hey guys, Tara here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on road to Kharkov, playing a few days spawning in the north. We have Justin XV as the US forces, and his loadout is infantry, heavy cavalry, and rifle company. Teaming up with him is Nin6, I would guess, who is infantry, airborne, and rifle company. Both these US Forces players are top 15 US Forces 2v2 random teams. So, yeah, very highly ranked, but you have to be a bit of a sadist to play 2v2 US Forces random teams. Can go quite badly wrong. Anyway, in the south we have Archangel Michael as OKW, and his loadout is Firestorm, Fortifications, and Spec Ops. Bit unusual not to see a Jagdtiger here. Teaming up with him is Troy, who has Festung armor, elite troops, and fortified armor. So yeah, Troy, Archangel Michael around rank 70, OKW random 2s, and Troy around rank 20, lost there, random 2s. But yeah, as I said, double 2v2 US forces is a bit of a struggle. However, they won't be up against Jagdtiger at the very least. Could be up against the Elephant though, from fortified armor. It's not just a bounce preview, this is just an auto match game. A bit of a scrap here. Stimpani is going to have to retreat shortly. People also getting forced away. We're now running into the retreat path of the Stern Pioneers. And there they go. Australians were left idle, not contributing in this fight. Looks like we've got a push for the cutoff here, perhaps. We've got men behind light cover here, but they could still get neutralized quite easily. On a special path to avoid crossing negative cover right in front of the riflemen. But here's a big old formation of riflemen behind these grenadiers. 3 rifles threatening to get the wipe, and Troy has to abandon that. So Justin did have a chance to go for the cutoff, but instead he came over to help with their own cutoff situation, and that seems to be working out quite well for the allies here. Could even get a wipe here. No, they don't chase. Maybe if they chased to the road, might have been able to get that wipe, but decided against it.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Early mortar team for Nin6, and probably a good idea because, you know, if the Aussie player gets a machine gun in this building, it can cause you a lot of headaches playing on that side of the map. But Troy's doing a pretty good job of not staying stationary whilst the mortar was set up on him. And making a good push here with a flamethrower. It's actually going to push Nin6 out of here. Wants to make a push back himself, but he's got to deal with this pyro flamer here. He's just going to try beat it out. Probably should have stayed outside of flamethrower range though. But perhaps standing behind the light cover. Now Troy's got a huge formation of grenadiers here. Flamethrower is about to be forced to retreat though. Here it goes. Look at all these low health riflemen. This northern cutoff is really a nightmare. And oh, look at this. Archangel Michael's actually got 2 Volkswagens set up behind sandbags on it. That's going to be really hard to push back out onto the cutoff now. Good move by Archangel Michael. Try making a soft retreat here. Looks like he's going for this cover position. Got a pack outs are coming in from 9-6. Lieutenant actually from Justin, who did not get anything from yet. He's actually gone for an ambulance, early ambulance, to try and heal up all those low squads. Yeah, that's not going so smoothly. Our team looks like it's going to have to retreat as well. Allies really struggling. This cutoff is just so brutal. The Axis are making some nice plays. Looks like we've got one squad trying to do a bit of harassment here, but there's still enough defences here to stop that. One Stern Pioneer squad has been planting mines, as well as one Volkswagen squad. So, you know, sometimes it's a good idea to try to send a lone squad out to get a bit of territory, hoping that your enemies are all on the one side, but that's not the case here. But it was a good attempt. Looks like Troyd has selected, he's going for elite troops, and he's already got one squad of G43s. Grenades going in, force out the lieutenant. But it looks like the Allies are going to be able to re-secure the cutoff. Here comes the looks though. Oh, he's briefly having his vision blocked by that tree. Looks like this rifle squad closing in for an anti-tank grenade. It's going to land. It's going to buy the Allies a bit of time. Probably going to be able to secure their fuel here, I think. G43s are doing some good damage to the rifles though. And that's command selection now. 9-6 going for rifle company, Justin going for infantry. And there is a half track for Justin. Very surprised to see that though. Like, you know, with the amount of time they spent cut off, I thought he would have tried to skip this, maybe going for a captain. A half track needs its autocannon to fire to do damage to the looks. So it does, you know, it does a decent amount of damage, but it takes a lot more in return. Got some bazookas for Justin, so that's how he's going to deal with the looks. Got one from 9-6. 9-6 does need to get an anti-tank gun though. He just, yeah, he can't really. Oh, he's got a Stuart. Okay, here comes Stuart. I was like, he should have enough resources to get a tank gun. He's gone for the Stuart. Oh, and Archangel Michael doubling down on his light vehicles, going for a Puma. Oh, he's making a good push here. They could pick up this Volkswagen here. Looks like it's going to escape. No anti-tank gun yet for Troyd, and Troyd's also lost his pioneers. He's going after it, and he gets it. Looks goes down, just skates right on past that mine. Here comes the Puma. Misses its first shot, doesn't want to chase, just getting snared. So that was a really big win. Oh wow, and Justin's going for the mortar half track. Lemon, the 2v2 play, actually recently wrote a small guide in the COH2 just our forums, not an official guide, but about using mortar half tracks. In fact, double mortar half tracks in 2v2s. Looks like Justin6 is following that build, going for 3 rifles lieutenant to mortar half track. I don't think Lemon recommended using the A half track, but if you want to see some more information on that build, make sure you check out COH2.org forums. And Lemon, of course, being a very, very strong 2v2 player. And the strategy is hard to beat, especially in the bounce patch, where he completely ruined me with it in 2v2. If you're questioning its efficacy. So a Stug for Troy. Interesting choice. When there's already a Puma on your team, but he would go for a Panzer IV, but maybe he feels like he can't afford to wait and let these light vehicles control the map for, you know, another 30 fuel worth of time. Some bazookas connecting with it there. And this map, you know, I really think is one of the... It's just a little bit too small for 2v2s. There's just like not very much width to it. Doesn't... Yeah, not really a big fan of this map. Throughout all its history, it's been a bit of a problem child. Stug almost goes down there. The Allies still struggling to hold on to map control. They're actually getting quite a lot of VPs now as well. Something to keep an eye on. Troy very low in health. All his squads. So he's got a med bunker now, but it's doing the job for both players, and it's not keeping up. It's not like that's the US Forces ambulance, which can heal every unit at once. Got to rely on those 3 medics. They do take a while. So a few M1919s now for Justin, and that's really helping push away those Volksgrenadiers. He's also going for a 50 cal now. Good choice, because still no indirect fire for the Axis. It's about Archangel Michael. I suppose he's probably trying to save his fuel for something else, but he's got a lot of manpower right now. Probably get a Raketin as well, even though it's got the Puma. It's just floating so much manpower. Or even a MG34.
The enemy has cut our supply chain. The resource sector has been isolated.
Here comes G43 blob. Stuart's gonna try soften it up a little bit. Stug sounds like it's ready to roll again, and it is. Uh-oh. Nin6 doesn't have enough squads here. His team weapons are going to escape though. Stug pushing away the Stuart. The half track comes to support, forcing away those grenadiers. Nice teamwork there from the Allies. Oh, 50 cal in this building, actually pretty good position. Gonna help the Allies control this VP. Oh, sounds like this Kugel's got a death wish. 50 cal in this window, so we'll shoot a little bit further than its range indicates, because instead of starting from this position in the building, it should be range indicator should start from this window. Wow, Lieutenant Vet 3 already. That's pretty impressive. Still no weapon upgrades for Nin6. I feel like his squads could really do with some bars. Even just a single bar on all his riflemen would help so much against these G43 grenadiers who could actually fight them. He's gone for another pack howitzer. I don't know how this is going to work. Here's an Oswin now for Troyd. Oh man, and his blob's about to get completely ruined by the A half-track. Oh! Looks like they took a bit of pack-howie fire there. So he's basically just bringing them out in one blob every time, but it's that kind of map, as I said, you know, there's not that much room to maneuver. Maybe in a 1v1 situation there is, but 2v2s is quite cramped. More half-track could be in jeopardy. No. Yes. More half-track now retreating. Should going on the chase. Stuart is there. Ooh. But the Allies, you know, they've got 2 VPs under their control. In fact, 3 VPs under their control. Seem to have really turned this one around. I think it's because Archangel Michael was floating so much for so long. Actually, with that tech truck, he didn't even build his tier 4, because he did have 120 fuel right as he was making that truck, and I thought, okay, he's going for tier 4, maybe he's going to make a squad obus straight away. No, that was a med truck instead. So look how much fuel he has now. Upgraded that, and he's actually gone for double ISGs. Hasn't got the medics on it yet either. Blobbing like this though, very precarious against so much indirect fire. You know, we've got 2 mortars, 2 pack howitzers, and a mortar half-track. Not 2 mortars, 1 mortar, 2 pack howitzers, and a mortar half-track. Interesting bunker position. Another stroke for Troyd. Oh yes, he made a second mid bunker as well. Okay, I was wondering why he didn't get medics. Troyd was nice enough to make a second mid bunker. Because yeah, as I said, 1 mid bunker, you just can't split it across 2 people for the entire game. Maybe, you know, maybe you can make do for the first 10 minutes of the game or so, but after that point you really need some more healing. Oh, look how low that house was. Lucky escape there for Archangel Michael. There's M1's getting some nice variancy. Just hitting Vet 2, 20% accuracy and rotation speed. Oh, and this looks like a wipe. No, why is he... Yeah. Oh, not quite. Should have just stayed stationary right from the start. Got the LMG firing when the squad was still at close range. Try and maximise the chance of a wipe there. Oh man, these pack outs is going hard. Every time that blob comes out, it's just getting pack owie down. I feel like there's still quite a bit of room for the Axis to make a play on this left-hand side, though. Oh, look at that close-range flak panzer just going to work. Could get the wipe, and he does. See, the new flak panzer, I feel like wouldn't have got the wipe in that situation. Backhouse is doing a bit of counterfire on the ISGs. Oh, and that's going to be another wipe for Archangel Michael. That's not good. Oh, and he's putting down a Schwer HQ over here as well. Oh, I suppose this is a reasonably safe position, but also his our half-track is very far back. I thought he'd bring it more up in this position. Very, very far back. What's this range? Yeah, I mean, it's barely revealing anything at that spot. Okay, he's moving it up now. That's good. So we've got a fuel cache back here. Mention that.
HQ operations now underway.
Double Stugs take out a half-track, and now they're going to work on the fighting position. Jackson on the field, and the Stugs taking a bit of damage. They managed to take down the fighting position. That's going to open up the cap on the right for the Axis. ICs look like they want to take care of that 50 cal now. Puma coming over here. Not especially good against infantry. And, actually, you know, if you activate the AP shells on that 50 cal, could do a decent amount of damage to it. So Nin6 going for more indirect fire. He's going for the Scott. So he's got 2 pack howitzers and a Scott. And where is the walking Stuka for Archangel Michael? That's what I'm questioning. If your enemies have got this much and this many team weapons, it's a no-brainer. What is that? Oh, drop bazooka. Maybe from one of those rear echelon squads. What's that mortar half-track doing? 12 kills. Oh, not too bad. Oh, one of those pack howies is vetted up. It's got the explosive barrage now. Fans 4 pushing forwards. Got 2 bazooka squads here though. And the Jackson. P4 takes massive damage. Pop Smoke trying to escape, and it looks like he's going to. Attack rounds miss. Nice attempt. Oh, this is a strong commander, but okay. Oh, Angel Michael actually going for fortifications. Time on target coming down on the machine gun. Very slow artillery barrage though. Oh, but he's about to walk right into it. Oh, come on. Oh, no, somehow survives. So lucky. Not punished. Oh, there goes a squad for Troy. I think that was one of his first Grenadier losses actually this game. Oh man, he's just getting hammered. So much indirect fire. They really need a walking Stuka or something. Looks like Archangel Michael going straight for the King Tiger. Which is obviously very strong, but how's it gonna go? I suppose, yeah, it's pretty strong against bazookas, and at the moment the Allies do seem quite reliant on their bazooka teams for anti-tank duties. So King Tiger's probably going to do quite well, but you know, he could have had a Stuka for maybe, you know, close to 10 minutes now. Could already got to Vet 1 or Vet 2. Missed opportunity for the Axis team, and in fact Troy himself may have to go to Tier 4.
We have a forward structure under attack.
There goes the Morton half track. The Stugs get close enough for a snipe. So I'm not sure where the bazooka squads were during that. Looks like they're forced to retreat though as well. Well, the ISGs goes down to the high explosive, double high explosive now pack hours, both of them on 14 kills. Stugs want to do some damage, but don't have the machine gun upgrade. Strugs, uh-oh, take engine damage. 2 Jacksons. Strugs could be in big trouble. Here comes the King Tiger. One of the Strugs is going to go down. No, Jackson misses. Connects with the terrain. And the wounded Strug gets out of there. King Tiger arrives just in the nick of time to act as a deterrent. How did the King Tiger take a shot right there? Always seemed like one of those Jackson shots connected with the Strug and then went through and connected with the King Tiger as well. Bit of a siege going on the Schwer HQ now from the double pack cowies. It's a shame there's not some rocket artillery to get rid of them, force them away. Oh, King Tiger getting some juicy hits. 8 kills already. G43s should run forward, really try and knock out that AT gun. Get rid of the veterancy on it. And they do. Nice work. Trying to continue to fight on the move a bit. Trying to avoid that mass indirect fire. Oh, and the ISG connects. Ends up getting a wipe there. Nin6 actually going to rebuild that rifle now it's been lost. And the 50 cal could have stayed there and waited until at least the incendiary grenade got thrown. Yeah, it looks like he wants to try and collect that bazooka, but you can't pick that up, mate. Easy 8 making a push here. Try and knock out that Schwer HQ. We've got 2 bazookas there as well, deterring all the tanks. Where's the infantry? Try to bring out 2 squads now. Where's the Puma? Puma not helping. It's his own tech structure. Is he just going to let it die here? What was he doing? He's got a perfectly good Puma here. Very poor play by Michael. I mean, he just ran forward and did the aim shot. Everything would have been fine there. White phosphorus from a fresh mortar half. I didn't realise you didn't even need veterancy for that. That's crazy.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Oh man! So much indirect fire. It's just wiping these Axis squads. This is why you need rocket artillery to knock out all these team weapons. Troy actually has a lot of resources himself. Could have ticked tier 4 by now. These random teams though, you know, there's not always that good communication. Actually, looks like one of them bounced off the Easy 8. That's one of the benefits of the Easy 8. More armor, more health than the regular Sherman. Let's make it easier to keep alive in these team games especially. What's coming in here? White phosphorus. I feel like this is a bit lackluster for 130 munitions, but once he's got all his weapons upgraded, he doesn't really have too much else to spend his munitions on, so might as well make the most of it. So maybe, Michael, you think about building a walking Stuka now. Oh man, two re-echelons go down there, basically all at once thanks to the ISG shell. We've got a big push here. King Tiger coming forwards, going after the Easy 8. Two Easy 8s here though. Might have bitten off more than he can chew. Actually getting a crush on a couple mortar team members, and here come the Jacksons. Tiger Ace very, very fast, especially with the blitz activated. And that's gonna put Troy, you know, he's got pretty, yeah, it's gonna put Troy out of action for a long time. And look at that, all that indirect, anti-tank fire connects at once on the Puma, knocking it out. King Tiger coming forwards as well. Jackson's doing some good damage though. Could get snared as well. Rifleman coming in on the retreat path. Easy 8s could come forwards, try and knock out the KT. He's snared, but in a quite defensive position. Stug there for a bit of support. Grenadiers look like they're deterring the Easy 8s from chasing any further. Another squad goes down at indirect fire. But yeah, now Troy in a tough position. You can see the manpower tax from the Tiger Ace sucking his manpower dry. He did build 3 Pioneer squads for making the Tiger Ace, which is what you need to try and repair it. Looks like he's going to try to bring it out to do a bit of fighting here, even though it's not at full health. Try to force away these rifle squads. Not having too much luck with the terrain though. Every shot has missed, and that's very uncharacteristic for the Tiger Ace, which is generally very, very accurate. And now it's getting some hits in. Tremendous rate of fire as well for a heavy tank. Oh, Scott gets a bit too over eager. It seems like the Allies are in a pretty good position. Oh man, there goes another squad for Troy, and now with that manpower tax, he can't rebuild those. It's a huge armored force, but it's not doing the job here. Packhouse is now taking out the mech HQ as well. Tiger bouncing everything. Yeah. So we are the Stugs. Make a coordinated push here. A lot of shells flying in both directions. Jackson's getting aggressive here. Got riflemen screening, threatening the snare. Stugs coming forwards, but remember Stugs only have 50 range to Jackson's 60, makes it a lot harder. 2 easy 8s. Putting pressure on these grenadiers. Once again, Stugs struggling. And even though it's not going to be the case for much longer, Jackson's with their 200 damage at the moment. And 3 hit the Stug. That is changing in the coming patch. Oh my god. Couple wipes both ways. Yeah, the Stern Pioneers, okay, they're coming out now. We have the repair speed upgrade from the support package. The King Tiger should be repaired quite quickly. Is that a howitzer? Wow, finally got some extra bit of indirect fire in the form of a howitzer. Archangel Michael put some pressure on these pack howies and almost knocked one of them out and the mortar team. Stat artillery, very risky, especially against US forces who usually have a lot of off-map artillery strikes and can always do a recon plane with the major. Oh, down goes the squad. Got a Tiger Ace and deep in enemy territory here. It looks like he wants to take out this Vet 3 Jackson. He's one more hit to connect. Misses the final shot. Pop smoke to try and escape. Easy 8's coming around now. Where's the support? Stug's not rotating. Easy 8's quite quick. Could chase down the Tiger Ace even with the blitz going. Depends on the penetration here. Stug's rotating now. Oh, could this be the end of one of the Easy 8s? Could this be the end of the Jackson? Yes, Jackson comes forward, gets one hit by all 3 tanks, and goes down. They wanted that Tiger Ace, but they couldn't quite get it done. But look at all these low health tanks now for Troy. You just can't repair them up quickly enough. His army is basically one grenadier and tanks, and the rest is just repairs. Interesting also, he's got sweepers on all of his pioneers. The sweepers for Ossid do not provide a repair speed upgrade, and remember, US Forces has very limited access to mines, basically just Justin XV's rifleman mines, but we haven't seen him plant any of those yet, I don't think. And they take a very long time to plant, and that's why you don't see them used that often. Since we've got so many new players joining with the Humble Bundle free weekend, you've got to make sure to include those more novice tips. In comes a major recon pass, it looks like. Don't know if that will have spotted the LFH though on that flight path. Not that they hadn't enough munitions for an off-map to knock it out anyway. Once again, the Tiger is trying to threaten down the left-hand side. We've got 3 Jacksons. Uh-oh, Tiger takes engine damage. I mean, King Tiger takes engine damage. Tiger Ace taking heavy damage from the Jacksons though. Blitzing away to safety again though. So fast. For a heavy tank. Well, there goes the Flak Panzer. The Easy 8's taking care of it quite quickly. Oh my gosh, Stuck getting really unlucky, bouncing 2 shots in a row on the Easy 8s. Oh, but down it goes. But Jackson's want some revenge now. And all the Axis armor heavily wounded. Allies about to capture some more points. The Allies about to capture the points. The Axis very low on VPs now. Really feeling the pressure. Yeah, it's taking engine damage, but there's really no point in trying to fight this. It's just going to bleed manpower. It's not like he has any way of trying to kill this Easy 8. Yeah, and he loses it to the indirect fire. So we're trying to repair up as quickly as possible. His Pioneers missing a few models, but he's not going to be deterred. Rebuilding a new squad. Pioneer's quite cheap, right? I think they're 5 manpower. Yeah, 5 population supply.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
Oh, King Tiger getting some juicy hits in, but he's taking a lot of hits. This Jackson's getting very high in vehemency. Haven't seen him use the high velocity armor piercing rounds. Oh my god! 4 Jacksons! Knocking out the Stuck almost immediately. He pops smoke. Hopes to get one of them, and he does. Nice attack round through the smoke by Troy. Oh, but he's taking heavy damage in return from the Jacksons. A lot of bazookas trying to put pressure on the King Tiger. Easy 8 coming through 2 Easy 8s trying to finish the job on the KT. KT taking heavy damage on its rear armor. Looks like it can't reverse past his HQ. And there it goes. KT goes down. I think that sinks the hopes of the Axis with it. Oh, Archangel Michael, he's got so much fuel, but just not enough manpower. He's been throwing squads in. Bled dry, and these, like, yeah. Losing squads to indirect fire. Pushing forwards, I mean, what's he hoping to achieve here by trying to fight in that situation? He's just been recklessly losing manpower. Just it cancels for a tree point. Looks like he's about to lose his howitzer. Just a shame the Axis didn't get, even if Archangel Michael went for a howitzer earlier on, just anything, a Panzerwerfer, a walking Stuka, they really needed something to put pressure on the double pack howitzer, mortar and M1 from Nin6. There wasn't enough pressure on that. And they suffered so many wipes at the hands of them. Such a strong start from the Axis. It's a shame to see them lose the game from a poor build decision. Also, kind of questioned the Tiger Ace droid. He did have quite a lot of fuel for a while. Perhaps he could have gone for a Panzerwerfer. Yeah, and he probably should have at one point suicided the Tiger Ace. Tried to stop the manpower drain he was experiencing from it. And of course the fuel drain. But he had a reasonable store of fuel when he called in the Tiger Ace, so that wasn't quite as important. Getting blinded, allowing the Easy 8 some time to get a flank in here. And there goes the Stug. So well played by the Allies to get themselves back in this game as well. They experienced a tremendous amount of pressure. So hard to fight from the north in this map. And they did an admirable job, especially with no flamethrowers, to push back into these garrisons when they occupy it. It's a real struggle. So yeah, well played by the Allies, and yes, I think mainly build decisions here, not getting any rocket artillery or even a howitzer earlier, really cost the Axis the match. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.